listen, I am about to make some smothered fried chicken and onions and gravy over some white rice, okay? That's it, that's all. I already have, my chicken is cleaned right here and my oil is on right there. I'm about to show you guys the seasonings that I used and we're just gonna start cooking, okay? I'm gonna flip the camera around so you'll see exactly everything I use. I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna give y'all all the breakdown. Now, really quickly, if you ever see any of my cooking videos and you like, Lady K, I didn't see the finished product, I would love to see the finished product, so on and so forth. This over here is called short form. We'll be giving you parts, little parts at a time. But if you want to see the whole video, go over to YouTube and hit the link for the whole video. This is going to be fried chicken smothered in gravy. Okay, so first thing we're going to start off with some Lorry's. Some black pepper, parsley, paprika, chicken bouillon, garlic powder. Give that a good mix. Okay, as you can see, I have two bowls right here. One has my flour. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a good whisk. Now, if you guys want to know exactly what's in my flour, you can go ahead and grab up my recipe book. It is nothing but a few different seasonings, which is pretty much almost the same seasonings that I use for the chicken, but I'll give you the measurements in the cookbook, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and give that a good mix because I just added a few more things to it. And then I'm going to go ahead and dip my chicken in there. Now, I already have my oil right here, nice and hot. And when I tell y'all it is hot, it is hot. I had to turn my burner down. Now, with this chicken being smothered, the good thing about smothering chicken is you don't have to fully cook it on the stove. You are just getting this good char on the stove with a good crisp that you desire. But then you're going to take it out, you're going to smother it, and you're going to put it in the oven to finish cooking. So when I was younger and my mom would make fried chicken, or even her husband, he would always say you gotta cook big pieces low and slow. If you cook them too fast, they will not finish in the middle anyway. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I get some seasoning underneath of my skin as well as on top. And like I said, or I was trying to say in the last video, what you want to do is you want to lay your chicken inside of your oil softly. If you are afraid to fry, just stay away or wait until you build the confidence, because you guys, you can't be afraid to use cooking oil. Cooking oil will burn you really bad if you are afraid to cook. So take your time, drop it in there nice and slow. Okay, I always say the same thing. One of the things that my parents and my grandmother, mom and dad always said is always make sure that you have your kitchen clean while you are cooking. So you guys should always have some fresh water already made and go ahead and do your dishes as you go. Your chicken is on the stove. My mom would usually let it cook for a little while until she usually sees the blood. Once she starts seeing the blood, then she knows that it's cooking almost in the middle. So what she'll do is then she'll cover it. So I'm letting it work just like my mama used to do. And I'm going to let that cook. And then once I start to see the blood, then I'm going to go ahead and cover it up. So in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to go ahead and cut up some onions because I want some onions and gravy. So go ahead and cut the onions up. Okay, you guys, so I covered it. Now I'm going to give it a check. Now I want to tell you guys, you can get a thermometer like this, and I got this during the summertime. It's over in the grill area. It's by Grill Mates, I believe. I don't know if my camera gonna focus, but it's by Grill Intimate Grills or Expert Grill. I'm sorry. And your internal temperature you want to look for is 180 and above. We are there, okay? So do you see that? I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna check each and every one above. Now, the good thing is also when you go to stick it in there, 210, when you go to stick it in there, if you see blood come back, then you know you need to cover it some more, okay? So now I'm gonna leave it uncovered to let it finish cooking. So instead of doing it in the oven, I did mine on the stove. It just takes a little longer. 207. All right, I'm going to show you guys how to make my gravy, how I learned how to make it. I'm going to show y'all the easy way to make it. Now, my husband, I was going to smother it in cream of chicken at first. He said, no, why do I got to have it smothered in cream of chicken or gravy? Can I have mine without? So I said, I'm just going to make it on the side. So I'm going to use some cooking oil, which is the cooking oil from my chicken. Go ahead and get you enough of that, just a little, to coat the bottom of your pan. Let your pan get hot. All right, so once your pan get hot, let's go ahead and dump in our onions and give them a good mix so that they can break up. Now, the main thing about making gravy is the onions is going to help with the taste, but this is how grandmas used to do it. So let's cook down your onions until they are translucent. Okay, do y'all see how these onions are like that? That's how I like mine, okay? So I told y'all translucent. You can make yours translucent. I like mine with a little hint of my complexion. Amen? Amen. Let's remove them. Okay, I want to explain something to y'all really quickly. Do you see all of that brown stuff at the bottom of there? That is called gravy gold, okay? Say it with me. Gravy gold. So you're going to get some of that good stuff at the bottom with a metal spoon. Let me show you, because we're going to use it in our gravy. That right there. Put it in your pie. You can use some of the oil as well. Now, remember my auntie told me, Lady K, or she called me Ski, why do you use a whisk? Because it gets it better, okay? Now, I have some of my flour right here, and this is the same flour that I use to make my chicken. So it's already seasoned up. You want to go ahead and you want to mix that in right there. Okay, so you have to cook this flour down until the flour taste is gone. Lady K, I'm not tasting it as I'm cooking it, so how would I know? It's going to start to turn. So you want to stir this until it gets brown. It takes time, but what do we do over here? We take our time like our grandparents or our mama and our daddies showed us, okay? So you just take your time, go ahead and keep giving that a good mix until we get that color that we are looking for. You look like a paper bag color. That's what you're looking for, okay? That's what you're looking for. So go ahead and give that a good mix. Okay, do you see that color? That's the color that you're looking for. Now you might get a little steamed up, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add in some milk. This is my style. This is how I do it. I learned that adding milk gives it a good richness. I did not add a lot of milk, just enough, okay? And at this point, you can also turn your burner all the way down. And as you can see, it's thickening up. That's what you want. You want to keep some water on hand because you're going to add water and you're going to keep on mixing. Add water slowly and keep on mixing. Make sure you get all your edges because you don't want no clumps, okay? Just keep on mixing. And you're going to notice that it's going to start to loosen up and it's going to get that consistency that you like. Once it hit that consistency, take your finger, give it a taste, and see if you need to add some seasonings. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some pepper. some seasoned salt, some onion powder, in the words of social media, some Sister Cherie sauce, a little tiny bit of some A1, and about a drip or two of some suey. Now let's go ahead and give that a mix, and then we'll reincorporate our onions. But before you incorporate your onions, go ahead and dip a finger, give it a taste. Perfect. Now what you're gonna do is go ahead and reincorporate your onions and give that a mix. Now listen, I know we just created this delicious meal, but baby, I know you got dishes. I know you got dishes. Before you sit down and enjoy your good meal of this fried chicken and white rice smothered in gravy, you better make sure you do them dishes, honey, because you're going to be mad, because once you finish eating, you're going to want to take a nap. Or you're going to, if you're anything like me, it's 4:39, you're going to want to go to bed, honey. You're going to want to go to bed. So you better just go ahead. And I had a nerd to make my grandma Gigi's syrup. That's what we call her sweet tea, because it's super sweet. So after you eat this, you want to be able to chill, relax, put on a good movie. So go ahead, hit them dishes, baby. Hit them dishes. Get them dishes done and out the way, and then enjoy your meal. But wait, let me show you the plating. You thought I was gonna fuss with you about dishes? Oh, you thought I was just gonna fuss about the dishes and wasn't gonna say nothing about this stuff? You better get that stove. You'll get your plate. Now you make your plate. But you gotta get that man's plate first. Let's get this thing. Hey there everyone, so we made it to the end of the video, and I want to say thank you so much for all your love and support that you continue to show through liking, commenting, and subscribing. Listen, if you did not know, you can head on over to Amazon today and go ahead and order your copy of the cookbook, and I appreciate your support. As always, continue